Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome. It is Sunday afternoon, and actually, yeah, it's 3 o'clock. And I wanted to do a couple projects and show you guys. This is all I have a little space in my kitchen that I like to decorate, and I wanted to do a couple of different things in that little area. So I'm going to go live right now and show you a couple of the projects. So I'm going to make a little tray out of our simple shapes, and this is our welcome tile, star tile transfer. I've used this several times in the last few days. And this I actually got, hi there. This I actually got at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to actually paint over this. And then this right here is one of our 5x5 frames, and I'm going to paint the frame. So I'm going to do some painting first. This one I'm going to set aside. I actually have a couple more things that I want to paint and do, and we'll see if we have enough time for those. So I'm actually going to pull this stuff out first because I wanted to paint those so that it gives it time to dry. And if you guys want, hi Sharon, how are you? If you guys want any of the products that we are doing to make your own projects, just comment kit below and we can get you a kit, okay? Let's see what else. Also, if you're not in my VIP group, comment VIP and we can get you in there as well. Trash, recycle bin. All right, let me go over here. Take this. Oh no. Oh no, I hope I'm not. I keep getting the circle of death. The rainbow of death. Was it swirling rainbow of death? All right. So I am gonna, this is our 5x5 frame. I'm making a recycle pile right in front of my desk. And the back is white, which I want, but I want to paint this black. And then I'm going to be using, now I've already used this before. We're going to use the Farm Collection Feels Like Home. I'm not going to use the chicken. I'm just going to use the Feels Like Home part. My kitchen's kind of farmhousey, but I don't live on a farm. And then I'm also going to use this one, and I'm going to do a transfer on it, but we're going to paint it black. I'm just going to use some acrylic paint. And if you guys are here, just make sure you say hello. If I don't see your comments, then I promise to comment when I do see them after the fact. So where's I have a scrap piece of paper that I just put stuff on as I am painting. So I hope you guys are having a good day today. Let's see. There we go. All right. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just using some cheapo acrylic paint. Does not have to be fancy. Just going to pour it out there. Let's see. This guy. I just have a paintbrush that I'm using. Hi, Martha. How are you? I'm good. It's been a good day. Allergies, though, because, man, is it ever, like, windy where I live? And, oh, gosh, it's so pretty outside, though. It is definitely springtime in California. So I'm just going to paint. It's up to you if you want to do the backside. I probably won't do the backside right now. If I decide to, now, because it's not going to show, that's another reason. If it was on a tray or something that was going to show the back, I would probably finish the back. So it's totally up to you guys, whatever you decide. And I will, if you like it that way, I'm going to be doing some little roughing up of the edges just to make it look a little more rustic. So I'm going to have, I have a sanding block that I use. So you might need a piece of sandpaper to do this later when it's all dry. So what are you guys doing on your Sunday afternoon? Kurt's just kind of doing some projects around the house. Springtime. That's what we do, right? In the springtime. All right. And I don't want to get any of the black on the back on the white. So it's up to you if you do that interior. I may not because I'm going to make it look a little bit roughed up anyway. And some of that brown is going to show, some of it's not. You could also put painter's tape down. I'm just choosing not to because I know what I'm going to do and I've done it before. Look, I got a little bit of white or a little black on that tape. See, I'm trying to hurry too much. See what happens when you rush? Not enough to make a big deal, though. And I can use the sanding block and sand it off too. All right. Okay, I'm going to set that aside real quick. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Oh, it's cold and windy. Hi, Mary Lou. How are you? Yes, glad you're catching me live too. Mary Lou's in Maui. How's the weather in Maui? When we left, you guys were having a storm. Oh, and Mary Lou, thank you so much for my birthday card. She is so creative, you guys. I love handmade cards, and she made me a handmade card. It is so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to take my time, you guys, and I'm going to go slow and paint because I don't want to get it all over the backer. And I got this at a Dollar Tree several months ago, actually. And we also have cutting boards. They're actually real wood cutting boards. This is not real wood, you guys. Also, just so you guys know, if you're painting any surface, you're going to want to use some finished paste wax. And we have finishing paste wax. Actually, it's really nice. Or you can use any, finishing paste wax. And the reason you want to do that is so that you don't peel the paint up, but then also you don't want your transfer to stick. And it gives the paste some teeth to basically stick to the wood or to the surface. This is, that's something that's very common if you have ever used some sort of transfer stencil on any type of like furniture piece. You do the same thing. You have to use like a finishing paste wax. Now, I mean, this little thing was cute for $1, but I'm telling you guys, I bought a few so I could paint because I think they're cute. Just a different look. I'm having a power surge because it's kind of warm and it goes from warm to cold, or yeah, warm to cold. And it's the, afternoon, and we get the afternoon sun by my office. Right. This is going to take a couple coats to cover up that design on here. And that's okay. If you're impatient like me, get your blow dryer. our heat gun. It's it's like painting a room. You got to get around the edges, cutting in. So that you can go a little faster doing another coat. That might even need another one because these words are coming through. And I think once the transfer is on here, the chalk paste on here, it's not even going to make a difference. All right. Cloudy, nice, and warm. Now that's nice. Okay, I'm going to grab my heat gun real fast. Just because I'm impatient. I need to go fast. And thanks so much for watching tonight or today, guys. If you are not a member of my VIP group, comment VIP so we could get you in the group. It's drying. When you're using a heat gun, you don't want to get it anywhere near your transfers. You don't want to melt them. Oh, there. I need to clean my I need to clean my space. I've got all my projects that I've been working on. Everything's sitting around. And it is always good to have some wipes handy in case, like me, you drop your paintbrush on your table. You don't want paint on your hands or anything, because then you'll touch something and that would be bad. All right. So this guy needs another little quick coat of paint. There we go. So have you guys worked on any projects this week? Yesterday we actually, well, I did. I actually started cleaning out our garage. It just felt very spring cleany. I keep thinking about my kids. Kurt and I've been married like, I don't even get it. We've been together about 20, almost 29 years. And, you collect a lot of stuff in almost 30 years. And so I think about, after cleaning my mom's house out and stuff, all the stuff, all the stuff. And it's not that there's not stuff that I don't want of my mom's. It's just my parents' stuff on top of our stuff, on top of all the kids' stuff. It's a lot of stuff, you guys. And I just think I don't want all the stuff. My kids won't want all the stuff, right? So I want to get rid of, and I am not a minimalist. I am far from being a minimalist. If you know me and if you've been to my house, you know I'm far from a minimalist. I like decor. I like decorating for the holidays, the different holidays. I have, just my normal decor up all year round, all year round. But there's just a lot of stuff that we've collected over the years that I just don't want to keep because I know my kids will not want to keep it. So I guess it's a perfect time, right? Spring cleaning. All right. Stick this guy aside. I grab my heat gun out again. And if you guys are on, if you don't mind sharing, because caring is sharing. Let's see, my little sander block. All right, I'm gonna stick this guy aside because I don't want to get any of the sawdust, sand dust, or paint dust, I guess what it is, on my surface, on my other surface, because it's still a little wet. So what I'm going to do is, this is just a sand block. They're like $4 at the harbor store, or not harbor store, at the hardware store. And I'm just going to kind of rough up the edges just a little bit. And you can do it as much as you like. I just like a little bit of the color underneath to show. Okay, let me wipe that off and give it another wipe. You want to make sure that there's no paint dust or anything on the table. Okay, I'm gonna on this piece, even though I didn't paint this area, I'm still gonna put a little bit of wax on it, just because it's wood, and I just want it to be nice and smooth. For whatever, you know, it's up to you. Some people do, some people don't. And then just flip that over, smooth it out. Okay. Now, if this was a brand new transfer, then I would probably right, Sharon, I'm telling you. Well, and I honestly, it's interesting. I have a lot of the boys' bins. I have 4 boys. If you don't know that about me, I have 4 boys. They're all grown men, but they still are, like, I have 2 that are not married and in college. And then I have 2 married, and so we're keeping a lot of their stuff until they settle and get a house and whatever, and they can start taking their own stuff. Right now, they're not at that point. Also, I'm using black chalk paste. If it's thick, you just add a little bit of distilled water and stir it up until it's creamy. Dee Dee, you're fine. My dog walks in here when I'm on live because she thinks I'm talking to her. Because why not? She always does. She always thinks I'm talking about her, talking to her. Deedars, go lay down. Okay. Oh, I started to say, if it's a brand new transfer, you're going to want to fuzz it. And fuzzing just basically destickifies the transfer so that it's not super, super sticky. I already have used this transfer, so I don't need to do that. Whoops. Sorry, look, I'm a hot mess. Give me just a second. Let me pick that up. There's something under it, and I didn't mean to move it like that. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna just place the transfer down, and you can use any transfer you like. I just, like I said, I like this one. Now, I really want to be careful when I'm doing this right around here because I don't want the chicken. Okay. So I'm just going to take my time. You could also use the tool that I was just using as a mini squeegee. Okay. And as long as you cover the transfers, it doesn't matter which way you go, side to side, up and down. And you're going to squeegee off any excess paste because it kind of pushes the paste through the screen better. Excess goes right back in the container. All right. I'm going to pull this up. Look at that, you guys. How cute is that? So cute. All right, one down. I'm going to just put this on the backer and then I'll be able to wash that. So let me put this aside. Isn't that cute, you guys? I love it. Look at that. So cute. I'll stick that right there. Okay, so on this guy, I'm going to sand around the edges just like I did the other one. Again, it just kind of roughs it up. Makes it look a little rustic. There we go. And again, you always want to make sure that you wipe up any of the stuff on your surface. Now I'm going to wax this one real quick, and then I'll need to get the transfer. I thought I grabbed the transfer for this. I guess I didn't. I'm going to use paste wax and just really wax the surface. Again, like I said before, it just keeps the paint where it is since we painted the surface. And it helps the transfer from not sticking to the paint and pulling it up. You don't want that. You just buff it. And feel it. It's nice and smooth. You don't want to buff it all off. So just make sure you don't rub that off. Let's see. Okay, so since I'm already using some black paste, I'm going to do a couple of other things while we're using black paste. So this right here, I'm just putting right smack dab in the center, just like that. I've already used this as well, so I don't need, oh, I do want to put a little wax on it because it's wood as well. Not a ton. With a painted surface, I generally put a little more wax. This, I just kind of wipe over with the wax and buff it off. Okay, then I'm just going to center this guy right here. You don't want any bubbles, so just make sure you kind of wipe your hand across to make sure there's no bubbles. Kathy, you know what? I've been doing this for almost 4 years, so I probably do. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look. And if I do, so here's the thing with burlap. If it's a looser weave, you know that it's not going to, you really need to think about what you're doing. You're not going to get it like if I was doing words, I wouldn't get a good um, coverage. But if the weave, there's different weaves of burlap, right? So if it's a tight burlap, like we have burlap boards and it's a tight weave on our burlap boards. So I use chalk paste, but still it's going to have that rustic look. I actually really like our burlap boards. Any excess goes right back in the container. There we go. And I'm just going to pull this up. Cute. So I'm going to wash this and after we're done. Let me grab something really fast. So I just grabbed out a little ink pad. You could do whatever you want. You could use a Sharpie. You could use our paste. You could use paint. You can do whatever. I just have a little dauber. This is a scrapbooking trick, and it just helps make it look rustic. And so I just go around the edges. I do this when I scrapbook, paper and stuff. And I use pigment ink. You can kind of hit the sides as well. So again, that it doesn't look too new. I guess that's the idea. You really don't want it to look new. Cute, huh? All right. So with this, I'm going to hit that with the heat gun really fast. You know what I just noticed? I stuck my finger on the wet paste and I pulled that guy up right there. Man. And that's okay. Guess what? We're going to stick this right back over. I was trying to be so careful. I'm just going to take a little bit of paste. And then I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do, you guys, just so you guys know, after this is done, when I'm done with this all my projects, I'm going to actually seal the top of this guy. I got it fixed. It's all fixed. Because there it was right there on my finger. Yeah, Kathy, there's the burlap board from Chocateur. I love our burlap boards. I know, Brenda. She just wants to be in my life all the time. Thanks, Sherry. Now the thing is you don't have to seal this if you don't want to, because the paste, once it's dry, is permanent until you want it off like a surface that's reusable. The wood's not reusable, so it's going to be there, but because I'm going to be putting stuff on this little thing, like actually sit on it, then I don't want it to like chip off or whatever. And so I'm going to seal it. So this is dry. It's dry. I'm going to flip it over. I found these little guys online. They're, what size are they? It doesn't even say what size. 1 1/16 inch little feet, little wood feet. I'm not even going to paint them. I am just going to glue them. It'll be a really cute little riser. Just like that. Now you could choose to use E6000. You could use whatever Elmer's glue if you want. I'm using hot glue. So I'm just going to put a little hot glue around. I need a cord. I've said this twice now. I need a cordless glue gun. I'm not going right to the edge, just like 1/4 inch off the edge. But I do need to get a cordless glue gun. Anybody have cordless glue guns that they love? I was looking at the Ryobi, I think it's the Ryobi 1. That one looked really cool. There we go. Look at that, you guys. Okay, see how that looks? There you go. Oh yeah, Teresa, I definitely will. Look at you guys. I made a little razor. Isn't it cute? So cute. Okay, so there's the, well, 2.5 projects down. So here's my third project. And this was little wood boxes that I found at Dollar Tree. And I just glued them together and painted them. I don't know why I didn't do that live, but I didn't. And so it's kind of rough, just an FYI, this is a little bit rough. So I am going to use the finishing paste wax on this. I don't expect it to be, because the transfer that I'm going to be using, I don't expect it to be like perfect, and I'm okay with that. It's crafting. It's not a perfect sport. Oh, you know what I didn't do with this one, you guys? Oh, that's okay. I'll do it. I'll do it last. Oh, I gotta buff that off. Buff the wood. Find a clean spot on my rag. There it is. Buff it. All right. So the transfer that I'm using is the French Country Minis. And I have some of these coming my way. I'm really excited. I've used a couple of them, and they are really, really cute. You get 12 little cut aparts in one transfer. So many options for one transfer. Okay. And this is going to be in my kitchen. So I'm going to pick things that are like kitchen-ish stuff. And these are reusable, just like any of our other ones. Eat well, eat often, eat local. Is my kitchen local enough? Let's see. I do want the chickens. So we're gonna do the chickens. Chicky Bok Box. My kids used to call chickens Chicky Bok Box. Home Sweet Farm. I could do Home Sweet Home. Deliciously Balanced. Ooh, I know I like this one. What if I do that, and that? Oh, I like that. Okay. Now, do you guys see why I did it that way? This is going to be more solid. This is going to be more solid. Like that. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Teresa. Now, the only other one, Artisan, like I could do like that. I think I like that the best. Just for me. You can choose whichever ones you want. They are all super, super cute. Heck, you could have used the bee one. This one's also on there. There's a couple, there's a honey one, organic honey, things like that. All of them are super cute. So I'm going to get my fuzz cloth out. These are brand new, so I don't want it to stick to the wood. I did put paste wax on it. Just covering up that screen. It's a big, big screen. And remember, this one's kind of rough. So I'm okay if it looks rustic. I don't need perfection. But I am pushing on that so it'll go through the screen. So cute. That turned out really cute. This one's a little smoother, so I'm thinking these words will come out pretty good. But, and this is just like the idea with the burlap. The more rigidity or, that it is, you're not going to get super sharp words, and you have to be okay with that. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks really cool. And I was thinking about putting like, I don't know, like little plants or something in this. And these boxes that I got came with like an interior box and exterior box, like they fit inside each other. And so you could make two of this same thing. It would be cute in a windowsill, like a little planter. If you're going to put real plants in it, I would drill water holes in it. Any excess goes right back in. So you guys don't, if you are new to chalking, you can see that I don't use a ton because you're just scraping off any excess. Really cute. Okay, I'm just going to set these guys aside and I'll wash all of this later. Let me dry it off. Isn't it cute? See? And I'll just fill it with like some fake moss or something and put some flowers or something in it. I mean, honestly, you could make it like a little herb garden or whatever. That would be really cute too. So just like the this guy, I'm gonna ink the edges, just so it doesn't look perfect. Kind of cute. And these are just ink pads I got at the craft store. And I still think I might do kind of still rough it up with the sanding block. What do you guys think? It's cute, huh? Let's see. Okay, where is, there's a transfer for this one. I don't know where I put it. I thought I had it out and I looked around and I don't see it right here. I thought I was all ready to go, you guys. Give me just 1 second. Well, I can't find the one that I was going to use. I don't know that this fits. I don't think I like that one. Well, hold on. One more try. Well, I guess not. And then, of course, you know, as soon as I stop the live, it's all gonna, I'll find it. I thought I pulled everything I needed, but I guess not. So that's okay. All right. So the last thing that I was gonna do is I was gonna embellish. I need to seal some stuff, but I have. Okay, so I made a trip to the Dollar Tree, you guys. I found these little salt and pepper shakers. And I was going to make like little flower things. I don't know if that even makes sense. I saw the idea somewhere and it was a really cute idea. So I'll probably just start this. It's not going to take a transfer or anything. It literally is just painting 3 of these. Paint 3 of those. And they were just in the home section of over at the Dollar Tree. Thanks, Peggy, so much. Thanks. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here. I'm just going to use some, I'm just going to take the lids off of these. Get a piece of scratch paper. I'm going to grab my white. Okay, I'm just going to grab some white paint. You could probably even spray paint these, but I'm just going to use some acrylic paint. I remember now what I needed at the craft store. I have all these little bottles of white paint, and not one is full. Okay. I'm just going to paint. This again, this is just cheapo acrylic white paint. And you don't have to get up here if you don't want to, because I mean, it's up to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some jute around the top. Like where the lid screws on, I'm just going to put some jute. It is going to take 2 coats at least on this glass. Leave that to dry for a second. Here we go. And then when I get ready to put everything together, I'll go live and show you guys what I did. And this is just going, I have a little space in my kitchen that I just, I like to decorate. See, it doesn't take a ton of paint, but it does take a little, probably what I have left, which I'm lucky. Lucky I had enough. And I saw a bunch of different ideas like this with you know, I love the Dollar Tree. I love Target. You know, who doesn't? I love Chocateur. I love the fact that I could do my Chocateur stuff along with any other kind of upcycling and crafting that I do. Okay, I'm just gonna. Now I'm using the cool setting because I don't want to burn my finger off, okay? But I want to kind of speed up. The dry time. Also, you never know what these little things are made out of, a little glass. So you want to be careful. If you use a hot setting, you don't want to crack the glass. This one's really wet. I had to kind of hit it with the heat for a second. Oh, that's really good. So yeah, I really need that Ryobi has been on my wish list now. So I want to get a new glue gun, and I really think that that's going to be it for me. I've had the same glue gun 5 ever. It really, it's so old. I probably had it for at least 10 years. And it's good. It works. It's just old and it has a cord. And when I was doing crafts at my counter, that's one thing. But I am in my craft room and the plug is just a little too far away. I get these little goobers in my paint. I don't like that. Here we go. So it's battery operated, or does it have the big battery? I know what you're talking about because it's part of the one because it works with everything else. Like there's a drill, there's a fan. I mean, there's so many little tools. It's still March, right? So it's still my birthday month. I can justify it, right? That's my birthday present. I have a hard time buying things for myself like that when it's not like a special occasion like my birthday. Anybody else like that? I don't mind buying things to make stuff, but when it's for myself, even though it's to make stuff, when I already have a glue gun that works perfectly good, it just does not reach. And this does not have to be perfect, you guys. Again, this is supposed to look rustic. All right. Hey, Joe, how's it going? Oh, that's awesome. Janet, I'm telling you. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks, Nicole. And yes, Janet, March is the best birthday month. Your birthday is the day after mine, right? Now, you guys, I'll probably end up sealing this just to keep it so the paint doesn't chip. I just don't want the paint to chip. Okay, now I don't have thicker twine. That I just have the thin twine, but I've been trying to use what I have. So I'm gonna just use the twine that I've got. I'm gonna start off by just putting a little bit of glue. And just start the ball rolling. Here we go. Come on, you got this. And periodically, you might have to put some more glue. So you're just wrapping. You can make this as thick as you want. Where I'm using thin twine, you may want to build it up. There's these ridges. Okay, I'm going to tell you too. I've noticed this before. Because of the ridges, you want to kind of build up the twine in the lower areas to kind of build up. Oh, see, I got to put some more glue. Add a little more glue. What day is my birthday? Teresa, my birthday was, find out where my glue, there it is. I don't want to put glue all over, so I have to try to put it seams. My birthday was on the 19th. So last Friday, a week ago, Friday, a week ago, today's Sunday, a week and 2 days ago. And my sister's birthday was the 24th. I got a little sister for my second birthday. Okay, so I'm going to kind of turn it around so I can see, because this is going to be the front side. Sorry, I keep going closer to my body and I know it's not in screen. Sorry. There you go. Isn't that cute, you guys? Look it. So you're going to do that to all of them. Yes, I know yours was on the 11th. That's awesome. Happy birthday again. And why can't we celebrate all month long, right? So now I'm going to add a little dollop of glue right here, just to kind of finish it off. I'm going to wait a second. I don't want to burn my, there we go. Gotta give it a second to cool down. And then I just go like this. And I'm not going to do, I won't bore you guys. I'll do the same thing to the other two. But look how cute that is. That's so awesome, Teresa. Yeah, March is a big month for us. Oh, Peggy, happy birthday too. See, it's a good birthday month. So again, you kind of see the trend. I'm using the ink pad to make it look a little rustic. So you just kind of go up on the sides, on the ridges. And go all the way around. There's a little ridge at the bottom. I'm going to kind of hit that as well. Cute, huh? Super cute. Okay, so I'm going to do this to all three of them. And then I will put some stuff in it. And I will show you. I'll decorate them, or we'll put them all together. So I will finish sealing everything, and I'll find that transfer. That makes me so mad. I totally had it out, and now I can't find it. That just doesn't that frustrate you? Frustrates me so much. Anyway, so I hope you guys had a good time, and I hope you guys learned something. I will, like I said, I will come back when I go put it all together and decorate. Gosh, I'm having a power surge, you guys. Total power surge. I'm sweating. Um, and I will go live and show you how I put it all together. So thanks for joining me. This has been a really nice little break from cleaning out the garage. This has been Tarina with Create with Tree. That's me. If you want any of the projects, put Kit in the comments below and we'll get you some fun stuff to create all of these projects for you. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.